come at you with another recording session. I just wanted to, I thought that I wouldn't be bringing any more recordings out today, but I figured I would try and get a couple more pushed out, you know, and I'm very close to that 100 mark. And I tried recording just a second ago actually, and for some reason it didn't let me record, or maybe it did, but it was just a very short moment, and then it disconnected me from the cord. But anyway, I'm really glad that I can come to you guys with all this stuff. Like, Minecraft's been one that I've wanted to play forever on YouTube, and there's been a lot of others, but this is probably gonna be my baby. And I just wanted to kind of thank you guys for all the attention on my channel as of late, and just the activity and just everything in general. Like, I'm not even making money off of it, but you guys have made this place a better place for me in general anyway, regardless of money or not. And I just wanted to thank you for that, and I wanted to talk to you about a few things, because I've told some people, some friends or family this, and there are people that know, but there are for sure people that don't know on here. And I'm gonna do it while I start up this game. I'm probably just gonna make a quick fortress at first, because obviously I don't want to get jumped during the night, and then throughout the night I'll talk to you guys about it. Let's see, New Hope. For now, I'm not gonna have a texture pack on just because it'd be easier for me to not have one than to have one. And I'm also gonna play offline so no one else can play with me. One thing that I wanted to talk about quick is I was talking about getting a gaming computer throughout my channel for a very long time. And like, that was the plan. The plan was to get a PC and to start recording on it. And you know what? I got very close, but it was my own fault as well as other people's fault that I didn't get it. And I wanted to explain to you guys why that is, and what happened, and why now I know how fucked up of a world it is, but then I didn't. There was a second person there. Okay, let's try this again. It has been a while since I've played on console, so bear with me. I'm sorry. Why? Why is someone else in this at all? There we go. Ah. Okay, sweet. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. Alright. So basically I'm gonna make, yeah, that house quick like I said. And then after that I'll oof. Oops. Ow. Every time. Oh, I know how to craft. Now I'm told that this is the quickest way to operate. I wouldn't mind some food before I hunker down. I know where I'm gonna settle now. Right on top of food. probably gonna bug people out I build my place, but again, it's just gonna be as it looks for the start. Okay guys, so what I was wanted to talk to you about was basically how I was planning on getting my gaming computer. I was doing a lot for it. I basically my sister's boyfriend at the time, and we were really tight at one point. We were really close friends even before they started dating. And well, we had made plans together, you know. We were both kind of on really good computers, and we had talked about it for years, like 6 years or something, right? Like a really long time. And basically we had finally got everything in motion, you know. Like I'd paid him $1,000 already for the computer before we had even ordered it. And basically I stood by him more than I should have. I should have stood by my family like I said I would. As I promised when I was a kid, when I was young that I would, you know? But I didn't. I chose to look out for him because he was a homie. He was a friend, and he said he would help me out. And he did. I'm not gonna say he didn't. I'm not gonna discredit anything. I'm gonna definitely put the credit where it's due. He helped me out. He helped me out more than I ever thought he would. And I'm not saying like more than I ever thought he would because it's a bad thing or anything. Like, it's just at one point in his reputation it was literally not that helpful. And I'm not trying to be an ass. Like, at one point I loved the guy. Like, he was literally my brother. But times change and it couldn't stay that way, and I really hate that. I wish it didn't have to be like that, but that's how it went. And I have to be okay with where I am in life, or else I'm gonna get nowhere. I'm gonna be upset with my past forever, right? But basically what happened was I told him that I wanted to be a YouTuber, and he confided in me that at one point when he was younger, around my age, or a little bit younger than I was, but or no, a little bit older I mean than I was, but still, at some point or another he had wanted to also be a YouTuber. He said if he was younger he would have done it, he'd be doing it. Okay, so there was always that, like, it's not like he didn't want to be a part of it, or like he disliked the idea, or he thought it wouldn't work, or whatever. No, he gave me the go ahead, and he said he even had wanted to, like, and he did, I'm sure. But either way, basically what had ended up happening is I had showed him a really good site to order our computers off of, and my sister had a credit card, and he had a loved one that died, and you know what, I wish that, now looking back on it, we never spent the money on something so greedily, you know, but at the time we didn't see any harm in it. He didn't, I didn't, and so we did it. And you know what, I love the guy for fucking helping me out where no one else would, because we had gotten the computer, we had, and it was really nice. I still have a beautiful picture of it, and I've given up on the idea of getting it back, you know, like, I know that I won't now, and at one point it really hurt, but I've gotten over that. That's not to say that I won't eventually build a new computer either, like, the bridge isn't entirely burnt, it's not burnt forever, but at the present time, I am a console gamer. Like, I have to game consoles, which hurts because I got so much pride in that, and the only way I can record nowadays is on the PS4, which I never wanted, you know, and truth be told, I never would have had to if what happened didn't happen, but it's definitely hugely partly my fault. So I can't blame anyone except, you know, myself. As much as people would try to tell me, oh, he was a dick or whatever, he was an asshole, well, you know what, I was an asshole too. And so, like, it's not his fault, he was just looking out for himself. And it's not my fault either, I was looking out for myself too and my family. But basically what happened is, he and my sister had broken up. I'm not going to get into details about that because that's between them, obviously, right? But they had broken up, and well, I had paid that grand like I had said prior, right? But I hadn't paid everything back. I think it was roughly a $3,000-4,000 computer that I got, and I had paid, I don't know, maybe $2,000 back. I was not as far away as it seemed though, you know, or like 2,500 back, or it wasn't just like I had paid just a little bit, it was a lot of fucking money. And as soon as he moved out, he took it with him, and I got left with nothing, you know, and it sucks, it was brutal, it hurt, but I realized that it was my own fault for doing it in a way that I could get fucked over so easily. One, because I should have just got my own credit card and done it myself, and two, I should have never given anyone that power over me. And literally, like, this guy, he was family for a long time, like I said, because obviously he was my sister's brother, so, or boyfriend, so I'm the brother, duh, but it was my sister's boyfriend, so obviously he was family. And to be honest, I never thought that I'd even have to worry about it when we first got it. And it was for sure my fault. I definitely did it to myself. I should have been more careful with who I trusted and with what. But basically because of that, I lost, like, not quite, but almost $3,000 worth of money. Just entirely lost it to myself because basically I decided to trust people and I shouldn't have, really. I let my guard down and I paid for it. Is the big gist. The gist of the story. So basically what they always tell you, what they all say, that you can't trust anyone, is literally not wrong. If you want to start out in this world nowadays, you can't trust anyone. People that you get really close to can just be using you. Can just be seeing what they can get from you. But yeah, that's my story on how trying to become a YouTuber made me lose like almost 3 grand, and it still hasn't discouraged me from recording, because I know not everyone is like that. But yeah, that's why I am still no one here for now. But I think that in time we'll be much bigger, we'll be much different, and I'll be able to show that guy exactly what he did wrong. When I become something, or if, I don't know if I ever will, but if I ever become something with you guys, I hope he sees it, and I hope he knows that he could have been a part of it. I hope he knows that he never will be. As much as it pains me to say, because he was a good friend.
Wow.
A good friend. But fuck that shit. So yeah, that's kind of the story.
That's just... wow.
Yeah, that's how it happened, man. That's crazy, yeah. You literally can't trust anyone. It's like, fuck. But you'd think someone that's part of your family you'd be able to. I guess it wasn't blood family though, so maybe that's where the difference lies. I guess that could be
In subbing.
Really, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Thanks for subbing.
Can I join?
Do you have a mic?
Yay.
And I'd probably have to, hey?
That's me.
Okay, awesome. Thanks, man. So I was thinking I checked the comments not too long ago just to see. But I think I have it on private. I would have to start a new
friend
world
you.
for you to join this world, I believe. Yeah, friend me for sure. Thank you. I'll add you. You know, it's kind of funny because I wasn't always gonna be a PC gamer in the first place. At one point, I was a console gamer, so it's funny that I'm going back to it, going back to my roots, kind of. Because at one point, I used to solely console game, you know what I mean? And when I only console gamed, I actually I did it because one of my family friends, his name is Lindsay.
Yay.
Lindsay Green. We had him come over a bunch, and he lived with us for a while too. And Lindsay basically got me into gaming just as a whole. He got me into like gaming with friends or just gaming on my own. And Lindsay played a lot of games with me too. And basically well done, babe. And basically Lindsay was the reason that I played console games for a while. He got me into the PS3, and he got me into a lot of game zone. He got me into Burnout and just a whole bunch of I don't know, really cool games for the consoles at the time. And honestly, I never thought that consoles would be much for games. I mean, they are made solely for games, right? But it's not that I didn't think they would be much for games, but I didn't think they'd be much for recording games. And at the time, it was correct that they were not much for recording games, but when they came out with PS3, and I had heard that they were going to be doing this, but I didn't know if it was sure. But yeah, I ended up hearing that they could also record games, and that's why I ended up switching. And at some point or another, I intend to play with that Lindsay, actually, and who knows, maybe I will at some point. I would really like to. 'Cause he's literally the sole reason why I'm here. Know what I mean?
Yeah. I get you.
My house is totally becoming Neapolitan tonight. Well, not Neapolitan, I don't have Junglewood, but but I am gonna continue with it. I'm gonna replace the wood as I need to, or actually I could just, I have more dark wood probably in the area. So I'll just use dark wood for my place.